to This Week in Poker, your source for the latest happenings in poker news. I'm Christy Arnett. We'll start with updates from the tournament trail. The 5-star World Poker Classic began on Tuesday at the Bellagio. There are 16 preliminary events with buy-ins ranging from $500 to $5,000. They are all leading up to the $25,000 buy-in World Poker Tour Championship that will begin on Saturday, April 25th. $2,500 Super Satellites are scheduled to run April 15th, 17th, and 18th. In online tournament poker news, Shaun Deeb bolted up the Card Player Online Player of the Year leaderboard with an unheard-of week, winning 3 separate tournaments and cashing in 5 OPOY qualifying events for nearly 6 figures. On Sunday, Deeb also took down the $100 rebuy on PokerStars for $75,000 and then went deep in the Sunday Million before his kings were cracked by the Ace-King of the eventual runner-up. In addition, he final tabled a $10 rebuy for another $8,000 and then won an $18,000 package for the European Poker Tour Monte Carlo Grand Final. Needless to say, he's taken over the #1 spot. In other news, Cigital, a software security and consulting firm based out of Virginia, released the findings of a study this week that gives poker supporters some statistical data to aid in their efforts to convince skeptics that poker is a game of skill. The report analyzed 103 million hands that were played in cash games at minimum stakes of 10 cent, 20 cent on PokerStars in December 2008 and the first 2 days of January 2009. Cigital's report concluded that about 75% of played hands never reached a showdown, and even when there was a showdown, only 50% of those pots were won by the best possible hand provided that everyone had played until the end. Meaning, half of the time there was a showdown, the player who would have won the hand had already folded. The study's authors, Paco Hope and Dr. Sean McCulloch, claimed that their analysis provided statistical evidence that poker is a game of skill as opposed to luck. Thanks for tuning in to This Week in Poker. Have a great weekend. I'm Christy Arnett for Card Player TV.